Hi everyone, and welcome to video number 13 in this Python tutorial. And what will we do this video? If you remember or if you noticed that I have been asking you a few times now to go back to the program we created, the cashier program or the supermarket program if you want, and if you could implement what we have done in the later videos into that program. If you've done it already, then kudos, good for you. I know that you learned a lot from it. In this video, we are going to do just that. We are going to implement a few of the stuff, or maybe even all of the stuff that we have learned into that program. And if you have done that before, then maybe just watch the video, see how I do it. Maybe it is, and probably it is totally different from what you have done, but that does not mean that my solution is better. There is 1,000 ways to do everything, and maybe even your solution is the best one. If you have already done it, then comment your code in the comment section so I can take a look at it and give you some feedback on it, or maybe even you can learn me a few smart tricks. Who knows? That would be great. If you have not done it, then maybe put the video on pause, try to do it, try to implement the for loops at least, maybe also while loops, and also try to create a function within the program that you will learn a lot from. If you do not know exactly where to start, or if you don't feel quite that safe with on Python yet, then we can do this as a code along. And I will try to go slow so that we can do it together, and I'll try, as I said, to go slow and explain on the way what I am doing. As you can see here, we have a few comments on the screen. And the first one is inventory containing items and prices. As you remember from the first program we created, we had an inventory there, but it did not contain prices. It was only containing items. You remember the list we created? We had created a list and we put in the groceries or the items that we had in our store. And that was, for example, milk, bread, cola, Pepsi, and so on. In this program, we want prices as well. And the keyword there is going to be, let's say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3, dictionaries. Dictionaries is the keyword there, and we are going to use just that. And then we say, within a loop, ask for user input. What do they wish to purchase? And then quit ends the loop. The keyword there is going to be the while loop. While the user don't say quit, we want to continue to ask them, what do you want to buy? And if they say milk, we say, great, I will add that to your cart. Or if we don't have milk, then we will say, sorry, we do not have that item. Can I offer you anything else? If you remember in the first program, it was basically just we asked the user what you want to buy. They answered. When we take that answer into consideration, do we have that in our inventory? Then we say, yes, we have that in our inventory. Thank you for your business. And that was the whole program. Or if we did not have the item, then we said, sorry, I do not have that. And that was the end of the program. There was no loop. But in this program, we are going to continue to ask the user to add items to the basket or the cart or whatever you want to call it. And then we have display the user's shopping cart and ask one more time if they wish to purchase anything else. When the user type quit, we want to display the whole cart for the user. We want to display all the items that they purchased or are going to pay for. And since we are good businessmen, we are going to ask them one more time, are you sure you don't want to add anything else? Upon saying, yes, I want to add some more, we will send them back into the loop and we will do the loop one more time, asking the user what do they want to purchase. And then again, quit to end the loop or to end the program when you have purchased everything you want. At the end, we are going to display the total amount to be paid within their shopping cart. Once again, we are going to display all the items that they purchased and also the total price. And that is something we did not do in the last program. So the first thing first, let's start off with our inventory. And as I said, we are going to use dictionaries for this because we need the price as well. And as you remember, in dictionaries we have let's say an item, and we assign here a price to that item. So here, bread item, bread in our store, that costs 10. Be that dollar, be that dinars, or be that Scandinavian kroner, whatever you would like. It will be quite expensive if it's dollars, but this might be a high-end supermarket. And then we will do some more. Let's say milk, that's 12. And then cola, that's 7. And then let's take, for example, Fanta. That is equal to 7 as well. And then take water, and since maybe this is an airport and there, water is shitty expensive, so 35 for the water. They know how to make money there. Newspaper is equal to, or the price will be 12. Then we will say, what else should we take there? We can take a magazine, and this is going to be a quite cheap magazine. It's only going to be 18. And then we will do candy, just candy in general, or maybe do we just have one type of candy? That's going to be 13. And then we will take the next thing. Actually, we'll start a new line here, and we will take, let's say juice. What does juice cost? Juice costs 7. A few more. Then we can take, for example, let's take some fruits. Oranges, they are 3. And then we will say strawberries. There we are. They cost 25. They're quite expensive as well. And let's finish it all off with mango, one of my favorite fruits. And mango, that is so good, so we are going to take 99 for that. That's one expensive mango. As you can see, we now created our inventory, and we did that by using the dictionary in Python. Bread is the first item we have, and the price or the value for the bread is 10. Milk has the price 12. Cola has the price 7, and so on. We have our item, and to that item we assigned a value, which in this case will be the price for the item. And then we are going to create a couple of empty lists. We're going to take the basket, and we are also going to make total. Those will just be empty lists for now. And here we are going to create our first function in this program. It will probably be the only one. And if you remember from the last video, we created functions. If you do not remember, or you haven't seen the last video, then take a look at that before you go on. And let's see, we are going to call it for cashier. And we are not going to take any variable in this function because a variable is not needed. You do not always need them. I know in the last video we did a few examples where we used variable all the time, but this particular function does not need a variable. Then we are going to start off with user answer. And that is equal to an input because we want an answer from the user that is going to be an input. And we will say, hello there, sir, madam. What do you wish to purchase today? And we want the answer to be in lowercase, so we will do lower, because if they answer in uppercase, for example, and we programmed that we want the answer in lowercase, then Python, which is case sensitive, will not understand what we're trying to do. So we want all the answers from the user in the lowercase just to make it easier for us. And then we are going to go on to the while loop, and we will say while user answer is not equal to, remember this, these two sides together, that means not equal to quit. Then we are going to do something. So while the user answer is not equal to quit, while the user do not type quit, then we want the loop to go on. And then we will say if user answer in inventory, if user answer in inventory, if what they are asking for is within our inventory that we created up here, we want to do something, we want to add that to the basket, and then we will do basket.append, and we will append the user answer. If we have it, we want the user answer. If they, for example, ask for bread, Python goes and check, yes, we do have bread in our inventory, and we will add that to the basket or the shopping cart or whatever you wish to call it. And then we will take one more time, since we want to continue to ask user answer is now equal to input, and here we will state perfect. I will add that to your basket. Anything, there we are, anything else you wish to purchase? And new line, just so we don't get out of the screen here, and we will give them some more information. We will say type quit to end. And of course, as always, we want this to be in lowercase, as I talked about. So one more time, when the user have asked or is asking that they want to buy bread, then Python checks, yes, we do have that in our inventory. We will append that to the basket, and then we will ask one more time, or we will say, perfect, I will add that to your basket. Anything else you wish to purchase, or type quit to end. And what happens if we do not have the item? We need a solution for that as well. Then we will basically just do this. User answer is now equal to input. And what should we say there? Let's say something in the ballpark of I am, within there, I am truly sorry. We do not have that item in our store. Anything else you, let's do it properly, you want? And then one more time, type quit to end. And as always, we want it in lowercase. Perfect. And now we also created, let's see here, we created a solution. If we have that, if we have what the user wants in our inventory, we also have a solution for what happens if we do not have the item that the user wants. If we do not have the item, then Python will go into our inventory. If user answer in inventory, Python will go up here and check. So if the user wants to buy beer, for example, then Python will go to our inventory. Is there beer here? No, there is not beer. And because we do not have that, the user will get the feedback, I am truly sorry, we do not have that item in our store. Anything else you want? And also we will give them the opportunity to type quit to end. And this is basically the whole function. And now we are going to call that function because we want that function to run. We created it here and we called it down here. Now we want it to run as well. And after the function has been called and it's running, and after it's done, we want to print something, and we want to print out the basket as we said. And here are all the items in your, let's say, shopping cart. Shopping is with 2 P's, shopping cart. Then we are going to display the basket there, not basket. Perfect. And then we are going to ask them one more time if they wish to purchase anything else. As I said, we are good businessmen, so we are displaying the basket for them. If they wanted, for example, if they have been shopping bread and milk, we display their basket and we say, here are all the items in your shopping cart, bread and milk. And we will ask them, do you want to add anything else? There is a possibility we can make a bit more money. So we will say answer equals to input. And how should we say that? We will say, quite easy, do you wish to add anything else? We will give them a bit more information, type yes or no. And then we will go on. Now we have asked the user, do you wish to buy or to add anything else? And we are asking them to answer us yes or no. So what happens if the user says yes? And that's the keyword exactly. If the answer is equal to yes, then what do we want to do? Then we want to run the cashier program one more time. We want to send them back into the loop. We want them to continue to shop. And after that, we will print when they have once again pushed or typed quit, and they will go out of the loop again. And then we will print out, here is all the groceries you ordered. Say here is all the groceries you ordered. And we are going to display the basket one more time. Basket. Perfect. And here comes the fun part. Now we need a way to get the price of everything. As you remember, or as we can take a look at up here, we have prices and we want to say or give the user the total price so we can also get paid, because why have a store if you cannot take money from people? And then we will do quite easily, we will do for, it's a for loop now, for items in basket. This is for the items that's in the basket, for every item that they have purchased or is within their shopping cart. We want to add them to the empty total list that we created. So total.append, and we will do inventory items. So we are kind of appending them through the inventory. We are appending all the items to the total list, but if we just did that, then we would just get a new list quite similar to the basket, which will just contain all of the items. But here we are doing it through the inventory dictionary that we created, and that will give us the price and not the item itself. And then we will get a new one here. We will get amount to pay. So amount to pay, and that will equal the sum of the total list, because now we have a list. As you can see here, we created an empty list up here, and we now appended all the prices of the products that we have in our basket, because we iterated them. We iterated through every item in the basket, and we also kind of snuck them through our inventory dictionary so we could get the prices, and then we added the prices to the total list, if that makes sense. If not, just try to do it a few times and you will understand it. And then we get the amount to pay, and that equals the sum of everything within the total list, because now we have a list of prices and the sum function just basically adds everything together. So we get the total sum for the user to pay. So we need an else here also. If the answer is not yes, they do not wish to add anything more to their cart, then there is no point of taking them back into the loop, is it? It really is not. So once again, we're going to do for items in basket, not basket, basket. And we will do the same thing, total.append. And what are we appending? We are appending inventory and items. If it doesn't make that much sense, go back a bit and check out video. I think it was video number 3, or no, maybe number 4, at least somewhere there, where we have the video about the dictionaries and how to use them. You will probably find your answer there. And then one more time we are going to get out the amount to pay, and that is still equal to the sum of the total list. And at the very end we are going to print your total amount. You know how it is when you first start with this. Amount is, and then we want to display total amount. No, amount to pay we called it. Sorry about that. Amount to pay. This looks perfect. One more time before we see if everything works. We have created our inventory, which is a dictionary basically, and we have the items that we have in our store, and the value of each item is the price we want to take. So the value for bread is 10, the value for oranges is 3. We also created 2 empty lists that we are using. Total is being used here. It's basically where we add where we put together all the prices of every item. We have the basket, which kind of works as the shopping cart while the user is still shopping. Then we created our function. We named it cashier. We do not need any variable within the round brackets, so we just skipped that. And there we have the user answer is equal to input. We are asking the user, hello there, sir, madam, what do you wish to purchase today? And then we start our while loop, and that's while the user answer is not equal to quit. When the user do not type quit, the loop goes on. And then if we have the user answer in our inventory, if the user asks for bread, we can go up and check, or Python will go up and check, do we have bread in our inventory? Yes, we does. Or yes, we do. And then we will append that to our basket. And then we will once again ask them, or we will say to them, perfect, I will add that to your basket. Anything else you wish to purchase? And we will also give the user the opportunity to tap quit to end the loop or to end the program. And then we will, if we do not have that item the user asked for in our inventory, if they ask for beer, then Python will go up to the inventory, see here, no, we do not have beer. And we will answer the user, I am truly sorry, we do not have that item in our store. Anything else you want to purchase, or basically anything else you want. And we will also give them once more the opportunity to type quit to end the loop. Here we called our function. We are using the function we created, and we are printing out, here are all the items in your shopping cart, and we are displaying the basket. And then one more time we are asking the user, because we see the chance to make a bit more money, do you wish to add anything else? Type yes or no. And then if we will make this also lower actually, because we want everything like that. And then if the answer is yes, we will get that cashier program or the function up and running again. And here you can see why we made it a function, because if we did not, we would not be able to call it. And we will have to do all this coding one more time, creating an unnecessary long code. After throwing them back into the loop, they get the opportunity to add more to their basket or to type quit. And then we will print out, here is all the groceries you ordered, and we will once again display the basket. And then we want to have the total price when they are done with everything. And here comes the for loop. And that is quite simple. 4 items in basket. For every item that's within the basket, we want to append the price to the total list that we created. And we do that by going through the inventory dictionary and get the items that we have in our basket. We will get them from there, and then we will get the value, the assigned value to each item, which is the price in this case. We will append that to the total list, and then we will sum that, add that all together using the sum function, and we will have a total. And if the user says no, then we will also just do the last part of it. And then we will print out the statement, your total amount is, and we will show the amount to pay. Okay, I guess that will be enough talking. My water glass is empty and I'm almost getting tired of hearing my own voice. So let's see if this program actually does what it is supposed to do. I will blow that up a bit. And here we can see, hello there, sir, madam, what do you wish to purchase today? Let's say I know we are going to need some milk, and the program responds, perfect, I will add that to your basket. Anything else you wish to purchase, or type quit to end. We will also need bread, and we get the same result from the program. What else do we need? We want to buy a banana. And what? I am truly sorry, we do not have that item in our store. What kind of store does not have bananas? Let's try instead of orange. And they do not have that either. Where will this end? So maybe they have mango. Mango they have. They actually do not have banana or orange, but for some reason they keep the item mango in their inventory. Perfect, I will add that to your basket. Anything else you wish to purchase? Let's see, I'm going to need a magazine as well. Let's hope they have that. Perfect, I will add that to your basket. They did have magazine. And I think actually I'm quite happy with this for now. So I'm going to type quit. And here it displays, here are all the items in your shopping cart. Milk, bread, mango, and magazine. And they ask me also, do you wish to add anything else? Since they asked, they were quite clever there. I'm going to add a few stuff. And then once again, after typing yes to that question, it displays, hello there, sir, madam. What do you wish to purchase today? I want to buy Fanta. I am going to have a drink on the way from the store, and I get the response, perfect, I will add that to your basket. Anything else you wish to purchase? And now I'm quite happy with everything, so I will type quit. And it will display to me, here is all the groceries you ordered. Milk, bread, mango, magazine, and Fanta. And your total amount is 146. As we can see, the program does exactly what we want it to do. We will take a quick look at it. I will not talk too much more now. We have done this for quite some time. I think we soon have reached the half an hour mark. Do comment your code if you want in the comment section down below, and I can make some comments on it. I'm eager to see what you have done. It is probably, if you haven't, of course, copied what I'm doing, it's probably going to be a bit different from my solution. Maybe it's even better. But do comment it, and I will get back to you and give you some feedback on it as soon as possible. And also, of course, as always, if you have any questions whatsoever, be about this video or be about something we went through in this video, or be about something we talked about in earlier videos, or Python in general, or basically whatever question you have, then do not hesitate to ask them in the comment section down below. Do not cross out the window without giving me a huge thumbs up and make me happy. And also, do subscribe to my channel for many more interesting videos to come.